What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our Destiny 2 The Edge of Fate Let's Play. We are going to be continuing the story where we left off in our last Let's Play. So yeah, let's get into it. I think I just got to go to Open Portal and go to The Edge of Fate. There we go. Click that. And I think what we had was, I think we had to do the Exiles Accord, and I think that was the next quest that we had going. So let's fly in and start it off. I've been really enjoying the campaign so far, and I'm excited to see where it goes. It's been nice jumping back into Destiny. I haven't played in a while, so since I took a long break and played the expansions, but not too much of the end game loop. So, all right, we're here. We're in Caldera. Let's go over to do this quest. There's meet the drifter, but we can do that after. We'll do this one. I think we have to go this way. Yeah. I have to get back to using mouse and keyboard. I was playing a little bit of Horizon Forbidden West and using controller for that, so mouse and keyboard is an adjustment again. All right, let's keep going. We'll just have to use this. Cool. Yeah, I've been watching others play, and the endgame loop looks really cool too. I know it's more solo focused, but we're gonna test it out once we beat the campaign. All right, we gotta keep going. Okay, here we go. Lodi.
I hear you had a run-in with that Archon fellow. Or his cutouts, anyway. Apparently he's the leader of these exiled Elixni, but nobody's seen him in a long time. Real recluse. The Ionians say he can speak through the mouths of his followers. Like some kind of psychic thing. But that's absurd, right? Have you seen this little ventriloquist act? Huh. Well, I'll believe it when I see it myself. I suggest you do a little bang and burn to draw out their leadership. Once we know exactly who we're dealing with, we can do a more realistic threat assessment.
All right, next step.
I haven't been very deep into the Exiles Accord. They aren't fond of visitors. This architecture seems a little out of the box.
We've dealt with Elixni houses before, but this does feel different.
All right, let's keep going.
Lodi, I need to be frank. I don't buy your story.
Yeah. Well, you don't know the half of it. If I wasn't me, I also wouldn't buy my story.
What do you know about whatever brought you here?
Nothing. I woke up here in a singed suit.
We gotta go this
After
way.
the most insane fall of my life. It seems the local Elixni has developed a parallel form of teleportation. They're using dark matter to create portals. If we want to infiltrate their sphere of influence, we'll need that capability. Mr. Drifter says you've got the skills for a smash and grab, so I suggest we go loud. Get us a sample of that tech and we'll be in business.
Clear that. All right, we cleared that. This way. All right, let's keep going. I think we have to go this way. Oh yeah, there's an enemy there. I like how I don't have to, like, necessarily, with the mouse and keyboard, like, aim down sights. It's a little bit easier than when I used controller when I played Destiny on Xbox. Alright, there we go. Okay, that should let us in, or unless we have other waves. It looks like we have other waves. I can't jump. I cannot jump right now. Disable barriers. There we go. That. I think we just need 3. Yeah. Should have 3 now. Perfect. Question is, where do we go now? Oh, there's still enemies over here. Guess we go this way. Follow the enemies. There are a lot of servitors in here. 2 down. Okay. Oh, we have the boss. Or a boss. A boss type. We might have missed one more. Ah. Here we go. Oof. It's always the exploding shanks that get us. Alright. I think this is where we have some sort of boss fight. I think we have to go back though. like this auto rifle right now. Go. Oh, we got a big boss. Or an elite. Let's go heal. Let's do as much damage as possible. There we go. Draw power. Go. Summon. Relocator.
This must be the House of Exiles' new teleportation tech. It's mounted in an old cannon frame. That's handy. Scans show the power cell and space inverter have been tampered with. Those mechanisms have dark matter cores. They'll wear out fast.
Oh, interesting. So you just like teleport.
It looks like this mobile unit creates an entangled link between a jump pad and wherever you're aiming. Just be careful what you pointed at.
So back to Lodi. So that's a new weapon. Maybe we go this way. Okay, here we go. Alright, here's Lodi. Let's see what's next on the quest.
Good work out there. You've got some real moves. Normally, agents that skilled at wet work have checkered past. Makes me wonder how you came to be so dangerous. With expanded access, we can investigate those Elixni in earnest and find the truth about this so-called Archon. I've got some ideas on that. Catch up with me later to get started.
Transient completed, so we got a new quest. We need the orb. I think it's down here. Oh no, it's up here. It's right next to it. I missed it. There we go. I haven't seen anything on the raid, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of interesting mechanics. There we go. Like that definitely feels like that's going to be a mechanic. Like the teleportation. Oh, you need the orb to do this one. That's right. I don't think we have access to that yet. Oh, no, right here. Oh, no, this is the teleport. But we have to do that for the quest. We have to do that for the quest. So we have to find the orb. The orb's maybe in this door? No. Am I missing something? Oh, well, we died there. So we need the orb to. Like the electric orb to generate power. Okay, so there's a tunnel. There's a tunnel there. I hope I didn't miss doing this. The tunnel goes... Wow, I can disable the barrier. I was not paying attention. I was like, why can't I do that? There we go. Teleport. Disable the door. It's like we're slowly unlocking the map through these quests. Nice. Another resource. It says we go down. I feel like we're gonna need a teleport gun. Yep. And then I feel like we're gonna need to move around to get to an area where we can aim. Okay, so we did that, but now we have to find out. Oh, it's on top. Okay, it's on top of the box that we just used. Oh, what? Okay. Well. I feel like we just did everything right there. There we go. Alright.
Guardian, I've made myself a contact within the Elixir ranks. Apparently not everyone is happy with the way things are being run. You little sleuth. That's the idea. Anyway, there's apparently a power station nearby feeding a lot of juice into something off-site.
Got it. I'm reading high levels of arc energy.
It's mixing with signatures matching the singularity.
Alright, new mission, let's go.
All right, Guardian, this has to be the house's power plant. There's a massive current moving through the cables around us. And gravitons.
My informant Kielsk tells me that power is going straight into a warship.
If we can get to a power plant's controls while it's charging their ship, we can send a lethal surge to it from here before it ever leaves port.
Crafty. And it'll buy time to hunt down the Strangeless capsule in the Accord. If we stop the singularity from expanding, stabilize Kepler, maybe they'll stand down.
A fair chance we talk a psycho like that off a ledge. He's a true believer in whatever
Just
psychos
listening to the
believe
story.
in.
They aren't leaving us many options. We need to reach the anomaly.
Deathless.
Oh, we almost fell off the edge there.
Glimpses are seen of your actions, but your motive ever shrouded. When my house found Saul, saw the great machine with your world, we left in defeated peace.
Oh, there it is. Seems like we're going to have to do some fighting. Probably a no respawn zone.
It looks like this station is actually drawing some form of power from these native
Maybe?
colonies. So, the slimes
Oh,
are
the reload speed is nice.
This whole place is wired like a rat's nest. That's worse than my ship.
The Deathless was foretold. See how they must kill as prophesied.
Oh, here we go.
Sight one of this final test. Be resilient, my house.
Look alive, hero. They're
Bombs.
piping in splinter mines. Crazy sons of crabs are gonna cause a damn cave-in.
You're on bomb defusal, Guardian.
All right, hold on.
Lavast sure likes to talk, making a show of us barging into his house. Maybe we pull his
Oh,
moxie
no,
out from
one of
under him
these.
and he lets some
Oh,
intel
no, no, no.
Unless he sees that coming.
This isn't good. We gotta
All
heal.
this prophecy talk. Back in my day, you kill a fella fair without knowing the future.
Think he's really clairvoyant?
So the healing rip down. Nice. The bombs are always stressful because they have the timer against them, and it's just like, if there's a lot of enemies, you're like stuck trying to do both. Oh, and we got a fourth one. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like creating urgency. Throw the healing rip down. I think we just have to take out the enemies. Let's go. I think we at least have a checkpoint.
Okay, Guardian, we need to find a way to overload that control panel.
Once we do, the immense surge of current will wreak havoc on whatever warship the house is trying to power up.
Probably why they tried to blow
I
us
see what we have
up.
to do.
I guess they're trying to unplug. We should hustle up.
Okay, so we can't do that. I think we have to do that. Teleport. Switch this.
Like vile Vex, the Deathless is violence-driven. They cannot be turned
Jump over
away
here.
by reason words. Only blood.
Mighty Archon, we hear your prophecy. The Deathless kneels before the Giver with your blessing.
What just happened?
Just open the way.
Will what now?
This was not our tricks. You conspire with
There we go.
invaders to keep us from the Giver. to trap-draw our house into folly.
Let's go. Yeah, these are gonna be some puzzles for sure. I don't think I needed to do that. Alright, so we have enemies to fight.
Most devout Resilisk, your work is done. Bring these walls down. Deathless, show your arc.
We have a mini boss.
This world will slip into unknown spaces, as I have seen it.
Heal.
Exiles with it. Their death is
And then we're just gonna use our heavy.
reborn.
Clear as many of the ads as possible. Don't want to get too much damage or get like overwhelmed by too many enemies. So one thing the Fallen kind of annoy me with is just how much they teleport the captains.
What's your next plan?
Energy weapon.
Stand there with the guns pointed at each other until someone
Let's get
gets
rid of
cold
this.
feet?
So the Archon didn't take the bait, but he mentioned being kept from the Giver. Sounds like, despite their push to the Singularity, something's still cutting them off from it. That means we don't have to rush right in unless they make a move. Maybe there's somewhere else we can apply pressure.
You're a kid. Those things been shooting at you since you landed on this dump, and you still haven't pulled your piece.
That's right. Unlike you, I don't prefer a gun to solve my problems when questions work just as well.
Enough. We may have knocked out their power, but the Archon's still out there. We'll need to be ready when they make their next move.
Alright, the mission's over. Let's explore a little bit. Like, over here, I think we can explore. See if there's anything. Oh, there was that chest. I think if we're not gonna have time, but I think if you're back here, not in a mission, you can teleport this energy back, and there was like a shielded chest, or a chest with a shield door you can take down, but we don't have enough time to do it, so we'll just wait in case we can explore later. We'll just wait for the mission to end.
You sure your informant ain't running us around in circles, Square?
Kiosk is risking a lot just to speak with me. And I've vetted them, of course.
Yeah, you're probably right. All
Alright,
those
let's
ones
talk
that tried to kill
to-
us are just bad apples.
Let's talk to
People
Lodi
aren't
again.
all one way or another. That's what makes this interesting.
Sweet. Let's keep going. All right, here we go.
I've been talking to that drifter fellow. Not a name I'd self-apply, but I like him. He understands what it's like to be stranded far from home. Anyway, he was telling me about these aliens who are giving the Ionians such a hard time, the Elixni. Apparently, they normally live on something called ether. Huh. Seems like you already have some experience with it. Interesting. The locals say these Elixni augment their supply with dark matter. Who knows what physiological effects that's having. Might be the reason they're so hostile. I suggest you assess their production lines. If we learn how the dark matter is affecting them, it might give us some leverage.
New step. Alright, we have a new mission. Let's see where it shows us we need to go. So we have to do this part first. And then we'll head over. There's still a bunch we haven't explored. Like, I think we did the campus, right? That was our original. And then we are in Exiles Accord. And then I'm assuming the next phase is we still have to explore the gorge, right? And then we have the outer waste, or not outer wastes, but like outer steppes. I notice there's like symbols for each. So I think it's like different factions. Like this must be the Vex. This must be the Fallen. This was the Ionians, right? And then I'm wondering what this group is once we explore like over there. All right, so we have to go this way. This way requires teleportation, which we have here. Let me check some stuff really quick. Okay, perfect. All right. Let's just check in sound levels. Now, moving forward, I think we should be able to turn off. No, I don't think we can turn off the laser here. There is a... fallen captain. This requires a different ability we don't have yet. It's a bad throw. Ether charge. Oh, there we go. Oh, we have to do this encounter first, and then... Seems like we have to go through here. Alright, we gotta get rid of the servitor first. Put the healing list up while we... like clear the area. And now we need to teleport. We'll just open the door first. Alright, let's take these enemies out first. Okay, so we gotta go through this. Perfect. Yeah, the captains are always frustrating. Alright, both ether tanks are down. That needs electric. So we need the spark, the little charge. Man, I really like this auto rifle. I might have to keep leveling it up if it's we got a boss. Ah, there's the boss. Let's clear. Let's clear all the ads first, and then we'll take out. Take out the boss. There we go. Is that it? That was the encounter? Nice. Got
Team, I've got some intel from my informant.
Informant? Well, well. First
Got
it's
more
a contact,
materials.
then it's an informant. They're taking a liking to you.
Maybe a way to help the house calm down and see straight again. I'm sending coordinates, but keep on that heading.
Lodi, Drifter, checking in. How goes your recon on the House of Exile?
The Guardian's handling the situation well, but Miss Ray, to be honest, I don't like this. There has to be a way to de-escalate the situation.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I've been watching the house from the derelict, and they are one ruthless group.
Do they appear to be in league with the Conductor? That would tell us something at least.
In all my dealings with the Exiles, she hasn't come up. I have reason to believe this Archon is a lone actor.
Okay, now we have to figure out where to go. I'm wondering if we have to, like, use this. And then there was this door, right? I remember. Not there. Here. Oh, this is just for a chest. Hey, if it gets us an item, it gets us a new weapon. So now we just have to figure out. Oh, I didn't have it tracked. So I was like, where do we need to go? We just teleported. I hope that helps. Looks like it did. Well, maybe. I thought that was a Lodi for a second. We don't have that ability yet. There's a lot of enemies. Oh, we have... is a lot of enemies. Alright, that enemy's down.
Guardian, Mr. Ghost, you should be nearing a refinery or some kind of drilling operation. Coordinates incoming. I think this is where they're processing their ether. Maybe we can disable their machinery until the Ionians can correct the process.
She's heavy.
I see it from up here. Derelict scanners are picking up all sorts of weird gravity fluctuations, and a whole heck of a lot of exiles.
Okay, nice. Here we go. We're at the mission. All right, here we go. Oh, the train is down here.
Orin says these trains are like quantum entangled objects, held in superposition across the fourth dimension. We're through. Now to disable the Exiles' dark matter refinery.
Teleport.
I wish it was as simple as talking to them. Last time I tried, I got shot at. And it wasn't my Lixney accent.
They get real touchy sometimes. Sensitive little crustaceans.
Lodi, did the Ionians ever explain why they stopped working with the House of Exile? From what I gather, it didn't end well.
I got to talking with one of the old pilots who gabbed on the subject a bit. Ionians tried to synthesize ether for the house.
Why? That's not a simple job. Leave it to those servitor garbage disposals. Matter goes in, ether comes out. Easy.
Except here, everything's imprinted with dark matter, which they apparently want to extract for a pure conversion to ether. The Ionians say it shouldn't be harmful, but the singularity seems to make it toxic to the Elixni.
Now we need to use the right. I think it's this one. Yeah.
That's it.
This is such a not confusing, but it definitely feels like a maze.
Our will is anointed by the giver.
There we go. I think we've cleared everything. Yeah. Let's keep going. Are we gonna need this?
That's strange. It doesn't have enough juice to charge the relay. Maybe we can overcharge the cannon somehow.
So we have it aiming there. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Do we have to, like, aim these? It was aimed at that one. Right? This one isn't aimed at anything. This one feels like it's aimed. Maybe we have to shoot it and then it goes. Oh, I see, I see. Maybe we have to shoot it through from like here. I don't understand this right now. Oh, maybe we can't do anything there yet. Okay. That makes sense.
Guardian, it's supercharging the cannon.
You're now able to tap into fallen relay frequencies, allowing you dark matter shot to bounce between them. Hit hard to reach exit pads. Use your relocator launcher to shoot the fallen relay and activate the exit pad. Okay, so we have to like rotate this again. I think it needs to go through. Okay. So we want it to be facing that. Okay. And then it's going to be... There we go. Yeah, that feels like it's going to be a raid mechanic for sure.
This is the house's central refinery. My scans are going a little haywire, but that can't be right. These pipes are operating at alarming pressures.
Let me fill you in on a little secret. None of House Exiles' gear has safety regulators. My kind of people.
Hey team, I've seen those little flying bots play hot potato delivering dark matter down to your proximity.
Machinery destroyed. Find a way to disable. Well, I'm over at the machine that it's telling me to go to. Oh.
I think we can fit under the grate. With
Well,
the
thank you,
pipe-
Ghost.
You were right, Lodi. This scans like dark matter, wrapped around an artificial gravity well.
Oh, don't worry if it doesn't fit. Just jam it in there.
Pressure's increasing, but the pipes are still holding. We need more.
Incoming Exiles. Crack your knuckles and rack your slide.
You gotta fight.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but they seem intent on a fight.
I think that's all the enemies. Yeah. This feels like another like jump puzzle, maybe. Gotta go in there. Feels like we need like an energy ball or something.
Their leader doesn't sound like he's crazed or confused. He has an agenda and a voice to wield it.
Seen a lot of those types in my time.
maybe we could still reason with them.
Not a bad way to fight it. Kind of like confuse the entire enemy setup. Get out of there.
It's barely holding together. One more, Guardian.
Yeah, I feel like after this is going to be a fight. Oh, look. There we go. The new mechanic. You have to use the satellites. I thought as we have to rotate it up. There we go. Now we're gonna teleport.
To the deathless. Protect our ascension.
Well now, that went, great.
It did. We learned the house centers around this giver. Watch your flank, Guardian.
Let's clear some enemies first. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
You feed their greed, speak their human lies. Ionians want us truth blind, to keep the anomaly's sight from Elixni eyes.
We have one more. Oh. There's one Vandal still alive. Trying to save our super as we. Interesting. So I know there's definitely going to be a boss fight.
Voice is a raised spear, arc sparking. See it against the black space sea. Our banner. We suffer. All suffer.
Last.
I came here thinking these elixirs were poisoned and needed help. But this, like a bunch of holy rollers.
More exiles between you and the exit.
This Archon has a stranglehold on his people. They're gonna follow him right into the grave.
Last wave. Definitely gonna have a boss soon.
I have seen your doom. Your fall spread across many visions, many possibilities. Only one must strike true.
Yep, there's the boss. Or yellow bar. Just go super. Pop health. Go auto rifle for the last bit. There we go. Should be it. Nice.
That pilot I spoke to, he mentioned the Archon, Lavask, wasn't always the leader of the house. But one day he starts getting visions, next he gets a taste for politics.
A gift from his giver.
The giver and the singularity sound like synonyms, but I can't see how a black hole gives anyone anything.
Given what we know, my hypothesis is that the source of the Holy Singularity, as the Ionians call it, and the Exiles' giver are one and the same.
Ikora, the Nine invited us here. It was 3. The thought just... It's like it unlocked in my head.
$40. We don't have much there. That's 52, and this is 47, so I'd rather keep what we have. All right, let's go. Let's see if there's another step in this quest. I feel like there's one more story to this section. Because we haven't fought like a big boss with like with a health bar that pops up.
3 didn't just bring us here to deal with the Archon.
Agreed. What does the planet care about a single Elixni? Either way, we need to neutralize the threat he poses to the Ionians. I've seen leaders like Levask before. He doesn't want a war. He just can't look weak in front of his people. Could we offer the Archon safety in the city for technology? I bet they have a solution to the temporal disturbances on Kepler.
You can't just shove a power-hungry maniac in the middle of the city and expect it not to go off. Reality is, your idea is the fastest way in the world to lose the last safe
Yeah, we have
place
one more
on it.
quest, it looks like.
I ain't losing anything else.
I've heard a lot of saber-rattling old men say that same thing. They all had one commonality. Fear.
Let's keep going. We just kind of like explore, I think. Like, not explore, but like, don't have to fight everything in every zone. So that's the teleport, which I think the gun was back here, yeah. This. Boom. I jumped the wrong way. I'm gonna die. It's okay. I think we need to go to the right. I think we need to go this way, yeah. We'll jump up here. Up here. Alright, we're moving now. The music's pretty epic.
This will either draw the Archon out so we can deal with him, or at least weaken his authority and delay whatever he's planning to do to the singularity with that
Yeah, this looks like the final mission. Final mission of this zone. Let's go. All right, here we go.
All right, hero. If the kid's lead is good, the house shouldn't be expecting you.
My lead is good. Our strangelet's here. I can feel it.
Deathless, you arrived, yes, as it was foretold. This is one of the fated clashes by Exiles.
Let's clear the area. There we go. Alright, that should clear this way, and then let's keep going.
Our prime will metal test the Deathless. It is blessed with the Giver's powers. House of Exile will defend it until the end.
Yeah, this auto rifle is just...
Sooner to die.
It's solid.
Sooner to ascend and be cradle kept in the giver's embrace.
It's like got good range and damage. And then it's pretty stable. It's actually a very stable auto rifle. Looks like we gotta use the pipe. Maybe? Oh, no. Do that. Nice. It's got a shield. Yeah, it's immune. The servitor. I think that should clear the way now. Yeah. Immune. Probably have to clear enemies. Yeah. There we go. Get rid of this, like, elite. That's the worst. Pull some of them out. We can at least clear. All right. Did we get the helmet finally? Yeah, I think we have the whole set. So this is like, this is the, yeah, this is the, I think the armor for the region. It looks pretty cool. We have another point. So we have these two. We have overload and we have anti-barrier scout. So we have that with, so this would be auto rifles. So overload, we have auto rifles. We have scout with the anti-barrier. We probably, I mean, if I was gonna choose, I'd probably go sidearms. I'm just like a big fan of the sidearm hand cannon. I'm not too big on like sniping.
I was hoping this would get their attention. Next time we have a quiet moment, I want to try to get them talking. It's worked before.
There's a high concentration of dark matter running through this facility.
Could the Prime Servitor be integrating it into the House's ARC network?
Whatever the Archon's planning, he must need the servitor.
That's a good angle to apply pressure. I'll work it.
All right. Dismantle the prime servitor. We go this way. Let's go up. It's like we're gonna need to teleport. Probably have to go back here. Teleportation gun. Does damage.
Do you feel it, Lavask?
This is a solid amount
Walls
of
are
damage.
closing in. If the Deathless destroys your house's prime servitor, how can you be favored by the Giver?
Our Prime stands in defiance of the Deathless, in service of its holy Archon. It will be reborn and ascend into the timeless space.
We gotta go this
Sounds
way.
pretty fishy to me, kid.
Admit it, Lavask, you're a false prophet. And right now, you're terrified, because your plan won't work without your servitor.
Only my vision shows
Oh, we gotta
the
go up.
path. I am a faithful. I will deliver your promised ascension.
So that's the teleport. So we need a teleportation gun. Okay, that's down here. So we're gonna teleport through this to get the electric orb. And this takes us orb, which will take us. Oh. One of the ways we need to go. Let's get rid of the slow mines. I'm fine with the trip mines. The slow mines are terrible. I think we gotta go down. Just heal.
Archon, how do you plan to ascend without the Strangelet? It's all falling apart, isn't it?
We are cunning. In the depths unreachable, we prepare our
I need to get rid of
voyage.
some of these
You believe you stopped us.
freezing.
You cannot stop our fated harvest.
Okay, we're here. There's some more freezing ones. These are the ones I don't like. Oh no. That was close. Alright. Break the shield. go heavy. That did so much damage. What? Did it split? That split? I feel like it split. Yeah. All right. I feel like we're gonna need this. This feels like we need this. So let's take this. Okay, so we need to rotate. Let's try that one. No. Try that one. Nope. It's not that. I don't think it's that. Nope. Yep, there we go. I think we're getting. Oh, okay, so this is probably the boss fight. Wonder what that
Lodi.
is.
It appears your lead checks out. Here's our prime servitor, and the energy signature coming off of it matches the singularity.
It's definitely holding the Strangler capsule we're looking for.
I told you my intel was reliable. Now, you take out the servitor, and I'll get the Archon to
We're gonna have to move around the map, it feels like.
Got a whole flock of smaller servitors buzzing around. Damn, they're everywhere.
They're like watchdogs. We'll have to clear them out to get to the Prime.
That servitor tripped some kind of magnetic lockdown.
It's cut off from the generator.
Clear that.
He's down.
Okay, so it's one of the mini.
Can your flesh withstand a dissection atomic? Visions of your scattering come to be.
So that's the prime. Let's reset for a second. So we kind of have to like run in here. Maybe we clear some of the enemies. Reload. I'm gonna save super. We'll hit it with our heavy. Hide. Alright, it's gonna go immune again.
I'm picking up more servitors flooding in. We'll need to take them out.
I know you're listening, Lavask. I know your people are too. They're watching the Deathless shed light on your lies, doubting you.
Our catch takes flight. Our
Boom.
drills tipped with
There we
the
go.
giver's power. Into the singularity we ascend.
I feel like we're going like phases. There's gonna be like 3 of these like rooms. We just have to survive each room pretty much. Servitor's immune. Oh, we gotta keep going. I think we have to like clear out something.
Another shield generator's vulnerable.
It's not that one, is it? No, we have. That's gonna be like the last one, I think. Because the door closed behind us. Load. Take a second. Okay, perfect. We're gonna have to teleport. Seems like we're gonna have to teleport. Is there a teleportation gun? Be this way. Yep. Teleport. Take that down, and then I think it's the servitor that we're after, yeah. Boom.
Yep, stomach's turning. That's another shield down.
So many enemies. Just try to clear. Let's go slow. Not because you can't speed run it. It's just I feel like it's gonna bring in a lot of enemies. Let's clear ads and then we'll keep going. Okay. Heavy again. Reload. Use this as cover. Alright.
We will be timeless. The deathless will know the giver smite as it tears through their false heart and flimsy will.
Here we go.
There it is. Your plan. A full-scale push into the singularity, and those rumors of using a powered
I think it's gonna be this one.
were right on the money. So easy. Thank you for your cooperation.
There's the thing we need, the item. Okay, they're taking a lot of damage there. So don't like the servitors right over there. Trying to clear out some of the cannons. Can't do anything to the servitor.
Yeah, next generator's tight. Looks like there's a crawl space under the floor.
We'll find a way through.
Use. That. Perfect. So we gotta use that. Okay. Drop down.
You storm with cloud liars at your back. You make what is not yours and break what others build. See what they take from us, my family. My house. Stand with your Archon against the deathless blight.
There we go. Alright, so now we just have the servitor.
Protect your holy servitor.
Clear the servitor. I just gotta clear the enemies. Got explosions. Okay, there's one elite. Let's try to take the elite out. Nice. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a health and super. So let's heal. And then boom. Let's go. Can we get rid of maybe this one because we can get a better hand cannon. Let's go.
Not like this.
It's over, Lavask. Your prime servitor is lost, and we have its Strangelet capsule.
I reject this. We reject this. A defeat here was always a possibility, Met. Just one of the many paths to the grand design. I am victorious. Exiles victorious. We are fated to conquer the deathless. Defeat looms for those who reject the giver's embrace. You will see, as I have seen. Exiled children of Lavask, the giver's arms await us. We will bore into the timeless space and ascend.
Timeless space? They want to go into the black hole. Make it big enough so they can all go through? That's ascension?
Look at this coward, running off every line he can think of. We might have broken him.
But you picked that up. They're gearing up to try to harvest a member of the Nine. I have no earthly idea how, but it can't be good.
You dismantled that con like a pro, kid. Got him spilling everything, just to save face. Nice work.
Thanks for the assist.
All right. Let's turn this in and then see what it takes us to. Like story-wise. All right.
One prime servitor down, one capsule in the Guardian's hand.
And one Strangelet to help stabilize Kepler. We're not out of the woods yet, but every bit helps to stop that singularity from growing. Orin's informed me the Ionians need our assistance again.
Get that back to the Caldera, hero. Keep me in the loop if we gotta move. I don't think we've seen the last of our boy Lavask.
Speaking of being in the loop, Mr. Drifter, Orin had mentioned you two used to know each other.
There was a time when that had been a line, and you'd be crossing it. But that was a long time ago. Yeah, we knew each other.
All right. Now let's go to Caldera. Let's drop the Strangelet in and see what happens. Is that what we do? It says meet Drifter. Okay. Let's meet Drifter and see what happens.
Eons ago, the Nine gave me something. Said I'd know what to do with it when the time came. Now, I ain't above looking a gift horse in the mouth. But this horse, well, it ain't got no mouth. You've seen it. That haul I got strapped to the back of the derelict. Time came and went. I all but gave up. Thought I was doomed to drag half a planet's worth of dead weight behind me until old soul froze over. But listen, hero. Ever since we got here, something's been scratching at the back of my brain. The hall's acting up. I don't reckon I know what to do with it, but I've got a thought. You could go so far as to call it an inkling. You've banked a lot of motes over the years. Maybe it's time to cash out.
Interesting. All right, let's drop this right here. All right, we have another symbol. And we have 3 of the 5. Or at least we need 2 more. So we have 3 lights, and it looks like the other 2 go right there. Let's see what we have here. So we need to grab this. The outer steps.
Lodi, as the Guardian tracks down more strangelets, we're wanting to better understand the presence of dark matter on Kepler. Do you have an Ionian contact we could speak with?
Sure do. Dr. Carnahan's gonna be your gal. She's, she's a bit of a recluse, doing a bunch of research out here in the sticks. She was one of the first Ionians I met when I landed here. I say met. She did point some kind of thingamajig at my head. Not a gun, mind you, more like a Swiss Army medieval gauntlet.
All right, so for our next Let's Play, it looks like we have another zone to explore, which would be the outer steps. Appreciate everyone who's watched the Let's Play this episode. I think it's episode 3 of the Let's Play series, where we go through the Destiny 2, The Edge of Fate expansion story. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. We're trying to do more Let's Plays or, you know, non-streaming videos, and I've just been testing them out. This is my first one. So if you enjoy the videos, you enjoy the content, even if you enjoy the live streams that we try to get to once a week right now because work and life are busy, feel free to hit the like, the subscribe button, and subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow. And as always, you get to stop by and get notified when new videos drop. Anyway, look forward to continuing the story. So far, so good, and look forward to sharing more as we make it through the rest of the expansion. Appreciate it, and thanks again for stopping by.
Catch me